Go ahead. Oh, we are live.
We are live. Game 6 on court number 2 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We have the Green 2 and 4 divisions. Earlier today, we saw the Green 2 on the first game, so now we are seeing them on our last game. But this is not the last games of the day here on NorCal Sports TV. We have 2 more after this for the Orange and Yellow divisions, 1, 2, 3, and 5. And that'll be on court 1 if you would like to watch more basketball tonight. And also happening right now is the Green 1 and 3 divisions, as we see a huge block right there on the court. Let's take a look at that.
Carson, number 65.
Boom, there it is.
Again, Carson will be the oldest player on the court tonight. Another steal, beautiful. Oldest and tallest, standing at 6 feet from Lodi High School. And we did see Green team number 2, which is in the blue, lose in a close match this morning, 25-29 on this court.
And a beautiful reverse layup there by Carson, and that'll be the first points on the board in the game.
Yes, we will see if this blue team can come out with the dub this time.
Ball over the head there by number 2, or 21, excuse me, Catherman. So it turns it over automatically to the blue team. And let's just see if they could extend their lead here. We saw the Green 2 team lose by 4 points to the Green 5 division. Carter down the lane, making a move and in for 2. Another 2 on the board for them. And these are 2 of the more subtle teams that we've seen here on our court today, where they take their time bringing it up the court and not really determined to bring it up quite fast, as Dennis gets fouled going to the line.
Dennis taking his time. See if he can make these 1 for 1. To make this a 2-point game. Slightly off. And Sahota with the rebound.
Carter, the point guard, kicking it to Carson. And Carson, for a big man, being on the outside, kicking it underneath, backdoor pass to Sahota. And you would think that it would actually be the roles opposite, as Carson should be down low and Sahota would be at top. But that's not the case, and that's exactly how they got him.
I mean, yeah, Sahota made that run all the way from the top of the key, wrapped around and made it to the back door, throwing off the defense. White team attempted to do some great play.
Toasty to Sahota. Sahota, no.
Close.
Battling
for the ball.
Toasty and number 24, Mock, fighting for it, and it resulted in white possession. Here's Dennis, guarded by Carter. Top of the key, calling out the play. Finds Mock. Mock down low, gets around Sahota, puts the ball up. No. This time it's Monzo for 2. (6-3), just starting it off as it's 11-18 left in the game. Carter in for 2. Carter now guarding Dennis very close to the half-court line. Dennis nearly losing it, coming down low, kicks it off Carson's legs, but Carson is there for it, kicking it down to Sahota. Sahota down low. No, doesn't get it to go. Here's Mock.
Sometimes these boys just get a little too ahead of themselves with their speed. Wide open layups. They have the skills. They have the talent. Just get a little bit too ahead of themselves and mess up.
Looks like a little bit of issue on the opposite side. Let's see what happened. Don't quite have the visual on it right now, but results in the white ball. Here's Dennis. Larson driving in baseline over the top of Carson. Doesn't get it to go.
Offensive rebound.
3-point shot off the mark as well. Here's Carter. Carter rattles it around the rim. Good for 2 and a timeout called on the court. While we're at it, let's take a look at one of our sponsors for the camp, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms, providing all the jerseys for us this week.
They flop in college.
10 minutes left in the first half. Blue team up 10-3. The blue team really taking advantage in these first few minutes. Let's see what they could do with 10 minutes remaining in this as Carter takes possession of it, stripped it right away, getting a 2-point play.
Great finish on Carter.
I do not have a name for number 144. Here he is now. Trying to get past Carter. Takes it to the ground. Carter with the clean steal. All the way back down to the rack again.
Love to see that control from Carter on these breakaways.
Basket after basket after basket for him. And Carter standing at 5 feet tall. Looks like he is the shortest player and still getting points on the board. And a few nights ago we were talking to G League coach Kyle Nishimoto, and I asked him about the smaller players on the court, and he said, yeah, you have to put a little bit more work in, but it pays off in the end because you will get baskets and you will get put on the floor no matter what.
Exactly.
Exactly what Carter is doing tonight and throughout the camp itself. And make sure to watch him tomorrow while you have the chance. He is on the green number 2 team. And a beautiful bounce pass underneath to Carson. Let's take a look at that one.
Great teamwork from them, too.
We're going to take a look at that one. Let's see. Carter, bounce pass underneath. Yes.
Great steal
Ball
from
stolen
Sahota.
from Munoz. Sahota straight to the rack.
Ooh.
And it's going to stay there.
Great job from number 30, Ray, with that strip.
Here's Sahota. Floater up over the top.
No good.
Here's Larson now trying to get around Moreno.
Great handles.
Driving baseline, trying to get around Sahota. Can't do so. Larson now. Smacked in the face by Moreno. Great ball movement around the outside, trying to find a dish down low. Here's Ray. Nearly poked out by Toasty. Ray now driving inside, kicks it out to Monzo. Monzo to Larson. Larson for a deep 2, gets fouled on the way up. No good, but he will have 2. And it looks like they are actually going to call it on the ground. So he'll inbound it from the sideline. 7 minutes remain. Munoz. Monzo calling for it. Gets it backdoor. Toasty there to guard with Carson.
Strong drive. Great finish.
And there it is for Monzo. A great 2-point possession.
Both teams are doing a great job. I mean, the score is slightly a big difference, but the white team's doing great. Just need to execute on the finish.
And Carson is having just a little bit of trouble. He is the tallest man out there on the court, although the ball just happens to keep it bouncing off his knees and turning it over to the other team.
Yeah. think we're just having miscommunication between them on the passes.
Baseline
Great
shot up and
finish
good
for
for the nameless player.
144.
Nameless player.
Yeah, sorry about that. 144, great shot though. Carter looking for the open lane. Found it but did not complete.
Here's Ray. Down to Monzo. Baseline guarded by Carson. Backing down. Takes a little slip. And they're going to call the travel on him as he had his foot just pushed out underneath him. Pushed out from underneath himself.
Yes. Unfortunate.
5 minutes left, and there is another timeout on the court. 16-7 blue up over the white. Let's take a look again at one of our sponsors for the week, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms, providing all the jerseys for our players this week at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. Blue team taking it from here up 16-7 as Carter, one of the main players, bringing it down. 3-point ball for him comes up short. Maybe he should stick with the short game for now.
Yes. Good attempt, though. Good attempt.
When you're wide open, everything's a good attempt. Unless you're a full court. You know, if you're trying to take a full court shot, maybe that's not the best idea.
I mean, we saw half court earlier today. And if you missed that, please go check it out on NorCal Sports TV.
Last touched by Carter, so Catherman will inbound. Let's see what the white team can do here, trying to capitalize on that missed possession.
Blue, some good defense, marking all the players. Munoz got the ball.
Deep 2-point shot off the mark, chasing down his own rebound. Can't get there, but Dennis does. All the way across court, Munoz, deep 2. That's no good either.
We have Sahota taking his time bringing the ball up the court.
All the way down, a bad bounce off the rim, so the white team takes over. What
Dennis.
seemed to be a beautiful pass ended up in an out-of-bounds play as his player could not reach it there.
Yeah, number 24, Mock. Seems to be just a miscommunication.
And we have found a name for our nameless player, number 144, Tyler Grisby, credited with a few points here for the white team. Here's Sahota. Too much on it.
Munoz fighting for that ball. Comes out with it.
16-7, 3 minutes left.
Dennis is just so comfortable with that ball, coming up with that drive and getting the and one.
Let's take a look at that again because he pump faked his pass to the outside. You see it right there to the right, getting Carson out of the lane and him just dishing it right down as he gets fouled from behind. So it's now 16-9. The white team slowly rallying, trying to come back. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Let's see if Dennis can close the gap even more. And he does just that bit with one shot at the free throw line.
Great stuff we're seeing from Dennis tonight. He's only 5'1", 7th grader at Palm Middle School and killing it on these courts.
Carter having some trouble with Dennis closely guarding. Carson looking for 3. Yes!
Beautiful. We love seeing versatile players, and Carson's definitely one of them.
Here's Ray down the lane, over the top of Carson, looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Carter all the way opposite side, gets Dennis off his feet, puts up the shot, front iron, back iron, no. Finds the lane himself, doesn't get that one to go either as Catherman.
Going deep again to Carter. Great finish.
Just under 2 minutes remain, 21-10. Dennis down the lane, nothing but the basket. Underneath the rim he hits. And Dennis was the one who bounced it off the bottom of the rim, went out of bounds, and tried coming back in, but you can't do that unless another player touches the ball, and that's why it was turned over to Carter and company.
Oh, great move from Carter. Had Dennis almost off his feet and with the finish.
And it looks like Carter has a little bit of an injury, so we will take a timeout here.
That's so unfortunate. That was a beautiful play.
Let's take a look at Carter's move down the court. Got him off his feet and a little twist of the ankle as you saw there at the end of the video. And the ball is back in play as we see Munoz inbound.
It's Ray.
Ray
Looking
gets
for
a
the
backdoor
run.
pass. Yes, he got it, but it was in and out of the hands of Mock, turning it back over. Shiner in the game. Shiner is the player taking over for Carter as Carter is taking a little bit of a rest on the side. Sahota. Carson possibly looking for three, turns it over to Mock. 20 seconds remain.
Ray looking up
23-10.
top.
Munoz. Trying to split
Munoz.
defenders. Toasty comes away with it. 10 on the clock. All the way down, off the backboard, no good, but Carson is there to remain.
Oh.
No, he can't get that one either.
From behind the backboard, almost had it in.
And that's going to do it for the first half here on court number 2 at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Stay tuned for the second half. 15 minutes still remain. Second half in this game. Green 2v4 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Levi Flores along with Nadia Sabagian. And we had, did I butcher that one again?
No, you
No?
did
Okay.
good.
Let's see. We have Carter, who got slightly injured, still on the sideline, looking like it's a little bit of an ankle injury. But the good thing is that he is up and walking. Here's Dennis guarded by Shiner. Dennis taking his time. Kicks it out to Grisby. Dennis down the lane trying to find his own player. Larson on the outside, but down comes number 33 all the way. Toasty off the backboard, good and in for two.
Great play.
Here's Catherman this time. Catherman
Oh.
all the way across court. Larson over Carson. Almost there, but not quite.
Beautiful vision from Catherman, seeing that. Talked about it earlier, where players tend to get all clustered on one side of the court and forget there's a whole other half. And Catherman did not do that, and he saw his player wide open on the other side.
Trying to have a screen option. Here's Toasty.
With the shot up.
Carson unable to get it to drop, so here's Dennis once again. Shiner looking to guard. All the way to Larson, but tipped by Shiner, so it does remain a white ball.
Great tip from Shiner. Catherman with the shot up. Slightly off.
Deep pass. Gets it over to Carson. Here's Monzo giving it to Dennis to bring down the court. Toasty guarding. Dennis down, puts up the floater a little too strong. Here's Carson.
Great pass up the court, and Sahota with the finish.
Dennis slips up on the court, but is able to keep his dribble. Slings it, trying to get it backdoor to Catherman, although it's going to sail out of bounds.
Saw the vision, slightly overthrown. Good idea, though.
Sahota bringing it down. Guarded by Catherman. Carson and Monzo really physical. Carson trying to get it down low to Moreno, up and over the head, sailing out of bounds.
Dennis taking his time bringing this ball up, even though his team is down 17 points.
Catherman putting up the shot a little too strong on it. Here
Another
is Sahota.
breakaway. Too strong, but great job by Toasty being there for that rebound.
Dennis quickly back down the court. The white team now really trying physically to put the ball in the hole.
It's a 19-point game. They need to put them shots up in order to get back.
Carson.
And Manzo knew what happened the second he jumped up.
And they're going to call the travel before the foul.
Wow.
It was a close one. It could have went either way, but here's Larson and Dennis bringing it down for the white team.
Yeah, interesting call by the refs.
Catherman fouled on his way up, going to the line for an opportunity at 2.
Good job of drawing that shooting foul, throwing that ball up last second. And let's see if Catherman
Connects
gets
on one.
the first one, has one more attempt.
Does not connect on the second, although it looks like there is another foul underneath. So we will see another player at the line.
And a timeout.
They do call the timeout instead. 29-11 our score here as we hear from one of our sponsors, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. (29-11) our score. Blue team up over the white team. Still 10 minutes remain as we see Carson getting a rebound underneath Levi Flores and Nadia Sabagian on the call, bringing you all the action. Once again, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms bringing us all the jerseys from this week and the second week of basketball as we see Toasty put another one in. And the second week, of course, is July 27th through the 31st, It is for the boys in the 4th through 12th grades. There are still spots available. Also tune in during that week to watch and support the talented players.
Blue team is not stopping despite their 20-point lead. They are still applying pressure.
And the bad pass travels out of bounds.
Toasty with that steal, or that tip, I should say. White ball still.
Here's Ray acting as point guard for the white team as we see Dennis for the first time taking a spot on the bench. Now it's Munoz. Munoz, deep two, comes off short. Carter, pass underneath to Carson, tipped away by Monzo.
Slightly forced on that pass. Great hustle from both the boys. Just diving full on these blacktop court.
And it looked like he had a little bit of dead arm there.
But
let's take a look at that one. Let's see, both on the ground fighting for it. He just landed on it a little wrong, giving him a dead arm. But back on the court is Ray along with his white team.
This is a little...
Mock fighting for it with Carter. Carter trying to poke it away behind the back pass to Munoz.
Beautiful.
Deep three-point shot up for Larson. Doesn't get it to go.
Great job with Mock not giving up on that play.
Down the court comes Carson pulling up for three for himself off the front iron.
Good attempt.
Ray nearly poked out by Toasty.
Oh,
Carson with the block.
With that block. Great clean block on Carson and makes his way all the way down the court, calling for the ball. But Sahota.
Toasty off the bottom of the backboard. They're going to keep it with the blue side, saying that it was tipped and blocked by a white player. Looked like it went out of bounds as well, although the blue team keeps possession. Here's Carson.
Posting up.
Turnaround jumper off the backboard, every part of the rim, and gets it to go down.
Great big play on Carson. By Carson on that one.
Let's take a look at that real quick as Ray takes it down the court. Trying to go left side, turnaround jumper off the left foot. 33-11 with 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. Larson for three, no. Here's Carter, picks up the dribble, toss down to Sahota. Sahota, nothing but basket, no.
And blue will step out of bounds on that one, resulting in white ball. Ray bringing the ball up the court for white.
Ray making a move on Toasty. Munoz. Nearly stolen by Carter.
Munoz looking for a player.
Has Ray on the opposite side of the court, although it gets poked out. So now Carter and company will have it. Thought about a deep pass down the court, although took it away at the last second.
Manzo sprinted to get there. I think changed Carter's mind on throwing that Hail Mary.
Carter calling out the play. Mismatch on Monzo. Munoz. Yes, gets it to go. That's three for him.
And now it's going to be on Sahota. A three for Sahota.
They're going to call a timeout with about 5 minutes left in the second half, 36-11 blue over white. Let's take another look at one of our sponsors, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms, bringing us all the jerseys for this week and the second week of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Five minutes left in the second half. Blue team up 36-11. Both teams doing very, very well in this match, although the white team unable to put the ball in the hole as much as they would like, obviously. Dennis making a lot of moves at the top of the key, able to get down towards the rim, but the ball just isn't giving them the time of day, getting up there, but it's not falling.
Yeah, beautiful stuff that we're seeing from white. It's just they're getting very unlucky with their finishes. Again, this game should not be this big of a difference because they are evenly matched. White is just getting very unlucky.
Dennis knocks down a free throw just as he started the game. 4 minutes, still plenty of game time, although I do not think that the white team can actually come back from this deficit, but it's good practice for tomorrow.
Dennis makes both of them. I think Dennis has majority of the white team's points tonight. But
Absolutely.
Yes, the white team definitely does have a lot to improve on for tomorrow, and I'm excited to see that.
Here's Carter, guarded by Grisby.
Great pass.
Sahota underneath, and this is Toasty. Shot after shot after shot, and finally Ray comes away with the defensive rebound. Dennis guarded by Shiner. Deep pass underneath.
Unlucky again.
Ray takes it out of bounds, so it's going to stay with the blue team. Carter calls it from halfway down the court. I'm passing in, I'm passing in. And that's exactly what a point guard should do. Point guards are great at playmaking, getting the ball in, gets it all the way down to Shiner, up over the top of the head, through the hands. That goes out of bounds.
Carter had the right idea, but again, I think it will be blue-white ball.
Catherman, deep three. Yes, gets it to go.
Good stuff from Catherman.
(36-16) 20-point lead for the blue team. 2 minutes remain. Shiner thinking about the three, puts it up just short, so close. Shiner once again gets another three. Off the front iron, looking for another. No, here's Mock. Dennis. All the way down. Here's Sahota. So Sahota slowing it down. Sahota gets it to Carter. Carter to Shiner. Shiner for three.
Oh, so close.
This time Shiner again,
rebound.
top of the key.
Oh, almost there.
Toasty,
Third
Shiner,
time's the
Shiner,
charm.
three. Yes, there it
in.
is. Nothing but net, and the whole crowd goes wild.
Beautiful.
Mock answering back of his own. Yes, three.
Great sportsmanship from that white team on those plays.
Absolutely, as we see Carter trying to get a three of his own. Doesn't get it to go, but Toasty with the rebound. Sahota, too powerful. Here's Toasty underneath the hoop. Nothing but the basket is there for him to get one to go down for two. 45 seconds remain. Dennis bringing it down the court. 39-19, 20-point lead as Dennis extends it there.
And the crowd is chanting Hunter's name.
Let's see if they can get it to him. Here's Shiner. Shiner looking for three, puts it up. No, just a little bit too powerful.
And we have about 30 seconds left in this game.
And it looks like the white team had tipped it on its way up, so the blue team will get it here. Carter to inbound. Carter, deep pass to the top of the key. Here's Shiner. Again. Shiner for three. No, can't get it to go. Shiner playing the defense, and they're going to call the travel on 144, Tyler Grisby. So the blue team remains with it again. Here's Toasty. Toasty MVP. To Shiner. Shiner, three. No. Clock stopped with about 5 seconds left. And another tip on the shot, so it's going to stay with the blue team. And actually, there is a timeout called on the court before we get to one of those last plays. 39-19, let's look once again at our sponsor for the week, Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more, bringing us all the jerseys for this week at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Just a few seconds left on the clock. Blue team up 39-19. Carter to inbound. Here's Shiner. Shiner for three to end it. No, it's a little bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is Shiner
wild.
For three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate Shiner on the hitting the three to end the game. Oh my goodness.
Love to see this.
Love the sportsmanship.
Great shot by Shiner. Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills? I have the chills.
I definitely got the chills.
Look at that. I got the goosebumps.
I really did too. Wow.
Absolutely incredible. The other court has cleared as well to come congratulate Shiner on the three-pointer, and that'll end it at 42-19. Shiner, thankfully, with the three to end it there. I'm Levi Flores along with Nadia Sabagian here for the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Like the video you're watching, comment on it, and subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. Week 2 of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp is July 27th through the 31st. It is for boys in the 4th through 12th grades. There are still spots available. Also, tune in to watch and support the talented players. 2 more games still left to go here tonight for the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. On court 1, Orange and Yellow 2 and 5, and Orange and Yellow 1 and 3. Once again, Levi Flores and Nadia Sabagian saying good night from NorCal Sports TV.